Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? It's Saturday. Yes, again, I'm a little later, but it's exactly where I need to be. Just energy switched in the morning, and so I'm here at the time the energy tells me to be. I'm a little weird. Do you follow your intuition? I hope you follow your intuition. And I forgot to say, this is Irene Vaxberg coming to you live. Hi, Helen. Thank you for joining me. So, yes, follow your intuition. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. And I just put another shirt on, and it's super loose. Incredible. How much my body has changed in 8 weeks without changing too much of my lifestyle. So pretty incredible. So today is day 3 of our 30-day challenge, Share Your Story. And I encourage you to share your story. If you don't feel comfortable doing live, videotape yourself for yourself. Tell the story to yourself. Let's let go of our old story and bring a new story to life. Let's let go of the old mindset, how we used to live, to where we are today, and plant some positive seeds into your story. And since I started doing it, I think that's why the energy has changed, that I have to go live a little later. The message has been that somebody needs to hear my story at 6:30. It's too early. I know it sounds a little crazy, but if you follow your intuition and if you function on energy, you get it. So yesterday I stopped at yes, and I'm standing. I don't know why, but the last four lives, I can't sit in my chair. The energy says that I need to stand up and I need to be more engaged with my whole entire body. So how many of you listen to your intuition into your body, and the energy surrounds you, tells you what to do and how to move forward? I would love to hear if that happens to you too. Welcome. So we are on day 3 of sharing our stories in order to change someone's life. Your story matters just as much as my story matters, and your story has a specific person that's sitting there and waiting for you to share it. And I also want to get to know you better, and I want you to get to know me better. And so yesterday I shared with you that I came to United States in 1979. I was about 12 years old, and we landed in Rhode Island, and I went a little bit through what I did, and my entrepreneurial skills and passion became at very young age, and I knew there was going to be a hairdresser. And I ended where I was sharing with you that I was a paper girl of the year. I had a paper route, and actually became a paper girl of the month also. And my sister and I were the only girls that did that. So it was really, really cool. We were known as the paper girls. And my picture was in the newspaper. I have to find it somewhere. When I find it through all my papers, I'm not very organized, I will share it with you. So it was really cool to have that experience. So I was 14 years old. My passion and my mission was to become a hairdresser, and I knew my parents were not able to afford that, and I just said I have to figure out how to do it. So I was 14 years old, and I go from no grade really. I went from like a Jewish school that we mostly spoke Russian to 9th grade to high school with hundreds of kids. And it was pretty scary when you don't speak full English or don't understand 100%. It's an intimidating experience. If any of you on my thread right now understand it, say I. Me. And by the way, I know I'm jumping around. Please let me know where you are, and if you're watching live, and let's throw some hearts. I just learned it creates more alignment. Did I say that correctly? And my videos get more attention, and I'm trying to change lives here, not just with my story, but also with my wearable technology. So it's really important, and I just gave you a hint on some advice for your lives. Just ask people to do some hearts or thumbs up, comment. It really helps to bring the video up to the front. some great information I've been learning. So let me get back to my story. So I go to this high school with hundreds of people, very intimidated. I am an ESL program, so I'm again put into a class where people don't really speak English. And one day there was a meeting. A gentleman came from a different school. It was like training vocational school, and talking about hair and how they have a program there for free. But you have to have a B average. Remember, I don't speak English really well, and definitely reading was a difficulty, and writing was extremely difficult. If you've been following me, you know how that works for me. But I heard this hairdresser. I knew that one particular word, hairdresser, and it's free. So it's like $5,000 to go to school. I knew my parents didn't have it. You know, I've been saving money for my first car, from all the babysitting, the toilet cleaning, the paper route. Didn't really want to give it to the school. So he says, well, there's only 30 days and you have to sign up here and there. And I barely got his name. And I'm like, that's my way to get through beauty school without paying for it, but I have to be able to maintain a B. It was a very complicated time for me. He left. I didn't write his name. I had to go and search for the guy without speaking proper English. I found some Russian dude that spoke English, and I'm like, can you please help me? And then I was connected with him, and to make a long story short, I got into that school. And it was, I had to take 2 buses. I got in there. It was very difficult, but what was not difficult is my dream. When your mission is bigger than your fear, and I can say excuses, because I could say that I didn't speak English really well, couldn't write to save my life, I couldn't read really well at that time. All of those things would make everything complicated, but my vision of becoming a hairdresser and owning my salon at 14 years old was bigger than any obstacles that was in my life. And what did my father say to me? I brought you to this country to create your American dream. So nothing is impossible if you put your mindset to it. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be impossible. And I'm so grateful for him for installing that in us. Find a way. So I got to the school. I had to work really hard, and I had to keep a B average. It was very difficult, tons of books. I couldn't pronounce the words. I had to have 3-4 different dictionaries. And it was a challenging time, but something, it created character. And I want to hear about your challenging time. What obstacles have you accomplished in the most difficult circumstances? Mine was lack of English, lack of money for school, all of those things as you come to a country that you don't speak the language. To make a long story short, happy ending. I obviously graduated as a hairdresser, and not only did I didn't have a B average, I have A minus average. And my English teacher said, Irene, if you could only spell a little better, you would have had an A, because I had some great ideas. I could bring my thought process to life, but the spelling killed it. But anyway, I still did it. And I still did it. And, I still did it. I did it. I did it. I became a hairdresser. And it was a great time. I learned so much. It was some beautiful women in my class, and created some beautiful relationships. So what's the point of this story for me at 14 to 17 and a half, 18 years old, is that everything and anything is possible. If your dream and your why is big enough, right? You will find a solution. Even if you don't speak English, you will get it done. If you don't even spell correctly, you will get it done. Even if you can't understand what the hell you're reading 90% of the time, you will still be able to do it. It's all about your mindset. It's all about the passion that fires in your belly. So that's another part of my story, and there's still 28 days or 27 days to go, and I'll continue sharing my obstacles and my triumphs and everything that I have learned in the last 51 years. So thank you for joining me. Please let's help me share your story. Please do a little video, share as much as comfortable. And look, by sharing the stories from your past, right? Where you came from, ignites the fire, but then to let you know that you can do it, that you accomplished so much when you didn't think you could. And if you're stuck right now, and if you're sitting in this moment right now, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this happen? Just look back at where you came from and what you have accomplished in your life, right? And that will give you the strength to continue moving forward. And what I just shared with you, again, it's inspired me to take all of that knowledge and all that strength that I had at 14 years old to figure out how to become a hairdresser for free. Parents sure didn't have $5,000 to put me to school. Dad said, go figure it out. I'm putting into my journey right now of changing lives with my crazy wearable neurological technology. When I say that, people think, what? We can't even pronounce it. What the hell does it do? Well, it gives you your life back. It gives you memories. It gives you time with your kids. It gives you a passion. It gives you faith back. It gives you back. So I'm taking the old and bringing to the new. I'm taking my old success and bringing to the new adventure, and it will be successful because there's no option of giving up, right? So I'm so pumped up. I hope you are too. I hope you got excited about your life. I hope you got excited about everything that you took for you to come to this moment. So wherever you are is just a beautiful, incredible moment. Go back and learn from it. Go back and get your power back. Go back and say, look what I've done. And I can do it again and again and again because I've done it once. You know, take medium steps, take big ass steps, but continue moving forward. Giving up is not an option. And the glass is full of your beautiful memories from your childhood. The glass today is going to bring you back to that beautiful time of your dreams that you put down, that you envision your life. And you know something, maybe you're not there yet, but go reconnect with your vision. Go reconnect with your purpose. Go reconnect with your passion. What did you want to do at 14? Who did you want to be? And I would love to hear that. So leave a comment or DM me if you know, it's great. We can have a private conversation. It's beautiful. I've been doing that for days now since I did my 30-day walk challenge, and now this is a really, really personal challenge for me. My story, hashtag my story. And thank you for dancing with me yesterday. It was so much fun, but I need you to step it up. Come on, I have over 3,000 friends on here and only 3 dance. Come on, we need to spread joy and happiness and encouragement. Music brings us together, dancing brings us together, and we need that unity right now. So thank you again. I appreciate all your energy. You're awesome. Now you're all part of my story. Love you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow morning on my mountain.